Oh my gosh, I'm live. This is me testing a few things out. I've wanted to do a live broadcast for quite a while now, and so I'm inviting someone over, and I'm gonna kind of have like a little chat show here later on today. My voice is really weird because I just woke up, and I'm trying to navigate and figure out this whole live aspect of YouTube. There's two different ways apparently. There's this Google Hangout. I'm drunk. This Google Hangout that I'm doing right now. And then there's also this weird thing that I just downloaded. What is it called? Wirecast that you can do with YouTube. And it looked too complicated for me to figure out in 5 minutes before I have to go and have breakfast. So, yeah. I've always loved chat shows. And I don't know why I just called it a chat show because I've never said that word in my entire life. I really like late night talk shows, and I've loved it since I was a little kid. Me and my brother snuck out of our beds and would go and watch David Letterman at a really young age. And from that time, I was just like fascinated by the whole concept of late night television. And of course, there was Saturday Night Live as far as skits and stuff go. But for me, Johnny Carson was really not a thing. He was really winding down as I was starting to become of age of being able to watch that sort of thing late at night. So I've seen the clips and I respect Johnny Carson, but for me, David Letterman is like the pinnacle of entertainment as far as late night television goes. And I've always wanted to try and emulate him as much as possible and have failed miserably every single time. But today I'm going to get a little bit closer. I'm not gonna have a top 10 list, but I am thinking about getting a spacer in between my teeth just to be that level of crazy. I had board games last night, played board games with my friends, and the great thing about board games is that unlike video games, you are playing across the table from someone. You're actually seeing their faces and seeing their pain. Sometimes you're not kind of doing that through an avatar that they are controlling on a screen. And nothing against video games. I am loving the heck out of Mario Kart 8, which is I know an old game, but I'm just got set up in my new place and I'm now playing that for like forever. And I love it. And I love video games and I grew up with video games, but there's something special about the board game that I don't think is uh, reproducible. Is that a word? I'm going to say it is reproducible um, within the video game environment. I don't know what to say. This is a glass of water or straight vodka. You decide. Hmm. Um, there's this really great breakfast place here in Calgary called Galaxy Diner. And I think maybe it's also partly due to the fact that I am fascinated by what I call old timey stuff, but really basically things from like the 50s and 60s. And I love the concept of a diner, like being able to go in there and be like a regular greasy spoon type thing and just having your hash browns and eggs. I don't know what it is about that. I really want people. Maybe it's just because I love it when people call me hun. Just a thing, a quirk, we'll say. Um, Also a fetish, but that is neither here nor there. Uh, it is so good though. The food is so good. It's kind of in a sketchy little part of downtown. So I lock my doors and be like, I have to be back here in 10 minutes because there's no way I'm leaving my car unattended for that long. And then I'm gonna have really good food and have my guests there, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna film about an hour's worth of material for you, and then you're gonna decide whether or not it was good or not. Is there anyone in the chat? I don't think so. I couldn't figure out. There used to be a way that I could link this so I could see people commenting on YouTube. I don't know how to do that, or if that just happens automatically here now for you. So I'm hoping that that is just what is going on right now. It says group chat on the side. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure this out as I go and controlling everything and that sort of stuff. Anyways, I'm going to stop the broadcast. I just wanted to test this out, see how it looks, see how it feels. But I will be going live sometime early this afternoon. That's like West Coast time. So whatever that is for you that happens to be stumbling upon this. All right? All right.